Sofi stock news, SOFI stock price targets and Sofi Technologies stock predictions. Hey there fellow investors and tech enthusiasts, welcome back to another exciting episode of our YouTube channel. Today we are talking about Sofi Technologies Sofi stock. In this video we're going to be going over the best reasons to buy Sofi, their future share price targets that analysts and professionals have given us, as well as their upcoming catalysts and news updates. So for more videos on Sofi Technologies, or if you own a Sofi, don't forget to go and annihilate that like button. Go ahead, press it right now, subscribe if you are new. Don't forget to become a member of this channel for as little as 99 cents per month, because that's what keeps me here on YouTube, especially if you want more videos just like this one. And with all of that being said, let's jump right into today's stories. Sofi Technologies, as you probably already know, is a fintech company, or a financial technology company, that essentially operates as a digital bank. Sofi is an online personal finance company that focuses on serving college students, millennials and Gen Zers, because they have a platform that is completely digital and online. There's no need to go to brick-and-mortar stores or go to a bank in person. You can get any of their financial services or products completely digitally. And we also know that as they dive into digital banking, insurance and investing services, this is putting a large hurt on traditional legacy banks such as JP Morgan, Bank of America and other large banking institutions. For me, two of my favorite digital banks would be Ally Financial or Ally Bank, as well as Sofi Technologies. I love their business models, and I think that the future of these companies are very bright, especially as we see these legacy banks trying to compete with these newer fintech companies by becoming more digital. But let's talk about why Sofi Technologies actually differentiates themselves from other legacy banks and other fintech companies. First, let's talk about how the company is licensed to have FDIC Insurance for their digital bank. And this would be in regards for people's deposits. They also offer checking accounts, business services, credit cards, personal loans and mortgages. They also refinance student loans, as well as offer insurance services and products including life insurance, home insurance, auto insurance, and they do this through various providers including Lemonade, ticker symbol LMND. And if you recall, Lemonade was a huge stock back in the day which surged, and now it has crashed very dramatically. But some investors believe that this company could also make a comeback. In the meantime, let's finish talking about Sofi Technologies and how they offer investment services and wealth management services, which would include commission-free stock trading, ETFs, which are exchange-traded funds, early access to IPOs, as well as cryptocurrency trading. Many banks do not offer this. They do not offer cryptocurrency trading on their own platform. On top of all of this, Sofi Technologies also offers individual retirement accounts, also known as IRAs, and they also have retirement planning, as well as robo-advisors, as well as human advisors, which are certified financial planners, also known as CFPs. That means Sofi Technologies is truly a one-stop shop for personal financial needs, and it has an all-in-one inclusive platform where you can get access to any of these services all from their mobile app. This is something that other fintech companies just can't compete with. Now let's talk about their growth story. Back in the day, the company received multiple downgrades in the month of May by a very prestigious institution named Wedbush, where they dropped their rating to an underperformed rating, and they lowered their share price target for this company down to just $2.50. Now since then we have seen very solid earnings results, as well as revenue growth, on top of the fact that this company is currently on track to become a GAAP profitable by Q4 of 2023, which is the quarter that we are currently in right now. This is why the company is currently trading at around $6.80, and the company is still ushering in a new generation of consumers who are becoming acclimated to digital banking. On top of that, the people and the types of investors and consumers that they attract are very prestigious. For instance, the average Sofi consumer makes around $112,000 and a FICO score, which is their credit score, of 743, which means their consumers are very low risk and high reward. They also target young high earners, so a lot of these consumers are young, which would include people that are age 30 and below, meaning that they are going to make a lot more money as they continuously age and develop their overall careers, which is not only going to grow their investments and their net worth, but also it's going to help a Sofi grow their overall products and services. So the customers that Sofi has are top-tier consumers, which are not risky, because when these types of people take out loans or personal loans or refinance, They are going to pay back their debts. But now let's talk about the company's overall foundations. Let's talk about their total revenues. While their total revenues rose by around 34.6% year over year up to $564.2 million, which was a huge increase from what they were projected to bring in. The projection was that they were only supposed to bring in around $511.3 million according to analysts' estimates. But by bringing in $564 million rather than $511 million, this shows that Sofi Technologies is beating expectations consecutively quarter over quarter. But that's not all, because not only did their total revenues increase, their net revenues rose by 27% year over year up to $531 million, thanks to 717,000 more new members just for the quarter, meaning that they now have a total of 6.9 million members. This also allowed the company to sell products and services to where the company had 1,047,000 new product ads, which represents a growth of 45% year over year to more than 10.4 million total products and services. Plus, we also saw deposits grow for their overall checking accounts and savings accounts by 23%, meaning they added $2.9 billion of deposits over the most recent quarter, attributing to their total of $15.7 billion worth of deposits, which is awesome. Sofi Technologies consistently raises the bar for what they can achieve financially, and that's why they raised their overall full-year guidance for 2023. For the entire year, they were only projected to bring in $1.97 billion. But that then increased up to $2.6 billion, on top of them becoming GAAP profitable in Q4 of 2023. According to current metrics, although that GAAP profitability has not shown up in earnings yet, I anticipate that for Q4 they will be profitable, which is such good news for this company. I also want to quote directly from this article regarding their CEO insights, because if you didn't know, their CEO has been buying shares of this company on a very regular basis, meaning that he believes the company's current share price is far lower than what the company could be worth in the future. So let's see what he has to say about his own company regarding their financials and overall fundamentals. The article says that Sofi's CEO, Anthony Noto, presented some impressive metrics for the quarter. Over 77% of adjusted net revenue in the lending segment was net interest income. It grew 90% year over year to $265 million and $65 million. Net interest income is 2 times greater than its expenses. Their segment contribution margin rose 300 basis points sequentially to 60%. Student loan originations saw their highest originations since Q1 of 2022 ahead of repayments. Home loan originations rose by 64% year over year, despite high interest rates for purchase and refinancing. So despite high interest rates, we still see people taking out mortgages to buy homes. We see people refinancing their student loans due to higher interest rates, and we are seeing that their net revenue is increasing due to these things. We also saw a 65% increase in their loans that were funded by deposits. Their lending capacity is also robust, with over $27 billion worth of capacity, which includes $15.7 billion worth of deposits, $3 billion worth of equity capital, and $8.4 billion worth of warehouse capacity. The company has expanded its buy now pay later offering, enabling lenders to provide it as working capital loans to small businesses. Essentially, despite a hard macroeconomic environment right now due to high interest rates, Sofi Technologies is still beating estimates and projections despite economic macro volatility. So although you would think initially that high interest rates would decrease the demand for all of these products that we just mentioned, that is just not the case. Sofi Technologies is so strong and so resilient that they are still attracting customers and people are still buying into their products despite these high interest rates, which just shows how effective Sofi Technologies marketing has been for their overall business segment. And on top of that, their business model, which is a flywheel business model, where they can cross-sell and upsell their current customers on more expensive and other products, is working phenomenally. A key part of Sofi's strategy is to promote synergies of cross-buying of products through their platform. If you came in only to refinance your student loans or perhaps get a mortgage, the company is also going to say, hey, since you already have a product with us, let's get you a credit card or sign you up for a checking account and a savings account so we can centralize all of your money just with us, so you don't have to use any other banks, because we have everything that you could possibly need and we'll give you a discount because you're already a member with us. And I think that is a phenomenal strategy for not only keeping consumers and members but also keeping people happy. We also know that they have a huge competitive advantage in terms of FDIC insurance. And what does that mean? Essentially, FDIC insurance protects depositors up to $250,000 if a bank fails. However, Sofi Technologies stands out by offering FDIC insurance coverage of up to $2 million, a significant deviation from the standard limit. This expanded coverage was implemented in Q1 of 2023, with nearly 98% of Sofi's deposits being insured through FDIC. The unique strategy employed by Sofi involves distributing deposits across 8 different banks overnight. By doing this, they can collect $250,000 worth of FDIC insurance from each bank, resulting in total coverage of $2 million. This innovative approach sets Sofi apart from traditional banks and demonstrates their commitment to providing enhanced protection for their customers' deposits. Analysts, including a Morgan Stanley analyst, have expressed optimism about Sofi Technologies. The analyst upgraded Sofi from an underweight to an equal weight rating, citing expectations of increased net interest income due to loan growth and higher student loan origination. This positive outlook has influenced some analysts to predict a share price between $14 and $15 over the next 12 months. However, it's essential to note the varying opinions on Sofi's future stock performance. While bullish analysts are optimistic, others predict a potential decline to as low as $2.50 or $3. Investors are advised to carefully evaluate the company's potential and consider support levels in the stock chart, with notable levels at $6.68, $6.10, and $5.59. Acquiring shares below $5.59 may be considered advantageous for long-term growth. The pivotal factor for investors is Sofi's anticipated GAAP profitability in Q4 2023. Management has consistently communicated this expectation, and failure to achieve it could have significant consequences on the share price. However, the prevailing sentiment is positive, with expectations of a strong Q4 earnings report and the realization of GAAP profitability. This makes the current period potentially the last opportunity for investors to acquire shares at a lower price before the company achieves profitability. Stay tuned for more videos on Sofi Technologies for further updates. And that's it. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Thank you for joining us in this video, and we hope to see you in the next one. Happy investing!